Hello guys, welcome back to Weekmix Media. If you're new to this channel, kindly subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Enjoy today's update.
Hello lovely people, this is your boy and the blessing for coming. Bless you for subscribing to the channel. When you know what, kindly hit the subscribe button and turn on notification bell, taking you straight to Empress Lupita and godpapa the greatest Demakam. The new update that is coming in is coming from Empress Lupita's close friend. According to this person that I'm about to take you through in story, connecting with Empress Lupita's own, how everything started, how Empress Lupita came into godpapa the greatest in life. So according to this lady, he and Empress Lupita now omoye hookup. So they started doing the hookup from 2009. So it be long thing where them do. Where it reach some level, they say, nah, this job is risky, so make we stop, make we start going to church and all that stuff. So this lady pulled a lot in a text, but I can't read everything. I just converted it into audio, and I want to play it for you to listen. This message was sent to Ajua Tutujegu on IG. So big ups for this info. Without wasting your time and you subscribing to the channel, let's go listen to everything the lady said.
Good evening, Auntie Tutugyogo. My name Anonymous. I live in Tima community too, and I want to share something small with you. I know the lady very well. We all call her Adwa. In fact, she's my best friend. I want to use was because I haven't heard from her in 1 year now. She became my friend somewhere 2009 because we used to live in the same area. We became so close to the extent that we lived in the same room at one point. I couldn't just keep quiet and pretend I knew nothing about this. That's why I decided to text you since I first saw the story on your page. We started doing hookup at Community 7. We were 4 friends, Adwa was part. We did it for a long time and wanted to stop at a point. That was when we devoted our lives to God and started going to church regularly. The hookup walk was very risky, so we all had ways of protecting ourselves. I won't lie that I've not gone to a malam before. We all did. We used all sorts of charms to attract men and to protect ourselves spiritually too. We knew not all people we met were humans, and so we needed to be fortified. Most hookup girls these days are also using charms too. So it got to a time we wanted to quit. We started going to church regularly. That was when Adwa met Pastor Dan. In fact, the man talked to me more. Amongst the 4 girls, I was closer to him. Adwa decided to start singing in church so she could get attention from the man. Anytime we went home, she spoke fondly of the man. Told us how she wanted to be married to a pastor because of the kind of lifestyles she had lived in the past, the kind of charms and all that. So she basically needed someone who was spiritually strong to be attached to, but the man wasn't interested. He only spoke to us after prayers. Advised us and all that. That man so humble, so it's very sad seeing him like this. When I met Adwa, she had already lost 2 kids. She told me their father wasn't taking care of them, and so she decided to let them go. I never understood her statement. Fast forward one day after church, we wanted to go home but we couldn't find her, so we left. She came home some hours later very happy. I asked why and she told me she finally got the chance to speak one-on-one with the man. She had gone to him personally that she had a serious problem and needed counseling, meanwhile she didn't have any problem. That was how she got the chance to speak to the man. After that day, I noticed she started getting closer and closer to the man. The man prayed for her separately and all that. What the man's family said in their interview is 100% true. Joyce made so many advances towards the man but to no avail. At some point she became a nuisance. The family started noticing and began to cut her off small. She wanted Pastor Dan by all means. That was all she kept saying all the time and it wasn't happening, so she decided to try another method. That was when she decided to go to someone in Oshoimon. The man used to live close to the old Mandela Park. That day I told her to be careful with her dealings. We stopped hookup and charms to be frequent churchgoers, and now she wanted the pastor for herself, so she was going back to the same charms. We decided to stop. She didn't listen. I even told her it might not work because the man was a powerful pastor. She went, they gave her some spray to give to the man. I knew all this, so I started tipping the man's family what Joyce's plans were. She bought a suit and poured the spray in it. The man didn't accept that gift. She went back to the juju man at Oshaimon. She didn't tell me anything when she came back. Few days later she left. When she came back, she bought drinks and sent to the man as a gift because he was fasting. The family told the man not to accept it, but he did accept it and nothing happened. We still went to his church, we prayed together and all that. The man never fell for her. In fact, sometimes the man would prophesy in church and you would think he lived in our houses. So I started telling Joyce that she was wasting her time because the man was powerful and had seen everything. I told the man's family whatever that was going on, and they were also trying to prevent it in a way. This girl got pissed, and before we would realize, she was in Togo. I don't know how she got there. The Niger one didn't work, so she went to another place in Togo. That was when everything started turning upside down for the man. When she came back, she was controlling the man like her own son. What she told the man was what the man did. I eventually married, moved to a new place and stopped the church. I heard the man went to marry her in her hometown and I was shocked. All of a sudden they had built their own house, own cars, and were building a church. One time I asked Joyce what she went to do in Togo. She refused to explain anything. What she said was, "Whatever you're seeing now is what I went there for." So I don't know whether she went for money or to make the man love him, and I didn't bother to ask anyone because I had my own family to focus on. The man's family have tried their best, but wherever my friend went is too strong. I am a and I have a shop at Community One that I open during weekends, so they sometimes come to buy stuff there and we would talk for a while before they leave. Joyce sometimes come there alone too. I noticed changes in her the last time I saw her, last year 2022. We were talking and she kept saying things that weren't related to our conversation. She started coming to my place very dirty. Sometimes she doesn't brush her teeth or bath. And she would walk from where they lived at Community 5 to my place at Community 1. That was when I knew something was wrong. She told me she had never been able to go back to Togo ever since she got married to Pastor Dan, and she was supposed to go and thank whoever that did whatever for her. I had already noticed something was wrong before she told me all that. But anytime I asked her, she never explained anything. She would come to my place scratching her head like a mad person, laughing and dancing anyhow. I knew she was a lively person, but not that extent. She stopped coming to my place. I planned on visiting her one day, but my work and busy schedules never allowed me. I called her one time to check up and she told me she had lost 2 of her kids. I asked her if she was able to go back to Togo and she said no. Anytime she planned, Pastor Dan would ask many questions. The thing started working her first, so I feel like Pastor Dan got affected because he prevented her from going to thank the people in Togo. That day I called was the last time I heard from her. She never picked my calls again or called me. I saw her videos and story on your page and decided to text you. I can't disclose anything to the family. But that's the secret to the whole thing. Most of the people in our circle are aware. This isn't a police case, it's a spiritual one, and so they have to take it serious. We're all not saints. I also did what I did in the past and stopped. Now I'm married. I wish this never happened. Sorry for the long text. Thank you.
Thank you very much for staying true to this. And so, Charlie, that be this whole story. This anonymous person are dropping on Empress Lupita. As she said, she was called Ajua. So that be the new update of board. Leave your comment below in the comment section concerning this update. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notification bell share for others to get a chance to watch. My name is Andy. Bless you. I'm out. Bye bye.